Join the club of the richest 1%. By employing the strategies in this video, you can become rich and established and join the club of the richest 1%.
The knowledge and strategies in this video are rooted in Jacob Nayman's extensive experience, distilling more than a quarter of a century in his role as a leading investment and economic advisor to some of the world's wealthiest. Infusing your life with the financial strategies outlined in this video will enable you to achieve the most important goal of the 21st century: financial independence.
A demonstration of the effective use of the secret weapon strategies. A case study. Mission Impossible. Imagine you work as a high-profile lobbyist and are hired by a large cybersecurity firm. Your mission? Get the cybersecurity firm a full exemption from paying billions of tax dollars each year. If you succeed in your mission, according to the contract you signed with the cybersecurity firm, they will transfer a commission of $5 million to your bank account. Let's begin with the first line of action without the use of the secret weapons strategies. You go to the Department of Commerce in your country and ask their officials for a full tax exemption for the big cybersecurity company you represent. Their immediate response to your request will be a definite no. Why? They explain to you that if they exempt the cybersecurity company from paying taxes, then all the other businesses in the country will ask to enjoy the same privilege. This, of course, would create a very big problem for the department and the country, because exemptions for all companies would result in no taxes being paid at all. Now you understand that you must approach the mission with a different line of action. You ask yourself, what can I do differently to achieve the mission and get the $5 million commission? To succeed in the mission, you apply strategies of the secret weapon. You define the problem differently. You understand that your request represents, at its core, a social problem that you have to address. The main problem is why your cybersecurity company should get a tax exemption of billions of dollars, while other companies must continue to pay full taxes. Therefore, you have to find a mechanism that will give a social justification for the full tax exemption. Challenge accepted. You concentrate your efforts on building a public agenda in which you logically explain why exempting your cybersecurity company from paying taxes will make the world a better place from the standpoint of the government. You must also craft a powerful justification that legitimizes the government's decision to exempt only your cybersecurity company from paying taxes, while other businesses continue to pay in full. To harness the decision-makers' active support, we first need to give a public justification for why their support for our agenda will be beneficial for the people in the country. This justification serves the needs of the government officials to explain why they will exempt the cybersecurity company and not others from paying taxes. A note of caution: the powerful strategies of the secret weapon can be used in a moral way to promote agendas that make your personal world a better place, and at the same time also make the world a better place for other people by promoting their desires and values. On the other hand, those same strategies of the secret weapon can also be used in an immoral way to make your world a better place, but at the expense of exploiting others. The choice of which way to use the strategies of the secret weapon is yours. Now we turn to the second line of action using the strategies of the secret weapon. You arrange a second meeting with the Commerce Department officials. When you meet with them, your opening sentence will be, "I come to you with a unique and effective solution to a big, important social problem. Our country doesn't have enough high-quality, well-paying jobs for our workers. The main reason is that we don't have the right economic conditions and incentives to attract wealthy international companies to our country. I have a unique and effective solution that will solve this problem. I propose an important regulation that will encourage large international companies to invest in our country and produce a lot of high-quality, well-paying jobs that our citizens need. To carry out this important task, we must offer those international companies a compelling incentive, full tax exemption. Then they will relocate to our country, bringing us quality, high-paying jobs. There are objective criteria that I suggest you use to give these companies their tax exemptions. They should be an international company with headquarters in our country, with over 300,000 workers worldwide, and should be publicly worth more than $300 billion. And guess what? Unsurprisingly, only your cybersecurity company meets these three objective criteria. This gives your company a uniqueness that justifies their tax exemption, while other companies must still pay full taxes. And now, as a lobbyist who has successfully used the secret weapon, your chance of delivering your agenda and earning the $5 million commission is greater than ever. But hold on. Until now, we have shown the impact of only the public agenda. For the magic to happen and for you to harness the full support of the decision makers and earn the multi-million-dollar commission, we must also introduce the secret clandestine agenda. The government officials know with certainty that if they approve the deal, they personally have a lot to gain. They know that after retiring from their jobs as government officials, they will secure lucrative jobs, ones with multi-million-dollar annual salaries, and major perks in the cybersecurity company for which they procured the tax exemption. The officials know that these perks and staggering salaries will not necessarily reflect their qualifications, but rather their past contribution to the cybersecurity company. It is important to note that the high-profile lobbyist never promised the government officials anything. Therefore, how did the officials know with certainty that they personally have a lot to gain if they approve the deal? Because this has been the common practice for many years in most democratic countries. This example demonstrates vividly how using the powerful strategies of the secret weapon will enable you to carry out a mission that at first sight seems impossible.